Paul McCartney isn't just a music legend, he's a global icon. For over 50 years, he's been a major figure in the Beatles, transforming music and winning hearts. But there's more to his life than fame and talent. Behind the scenes, McCartney's world is full of surprising details and hidden luxuries. Curious about what his life is like off stage? Today, we'll uncover the secrets of McCartney's extravagant lifestyle and reveal a world of unexpected luxury. Let's explore his fascinating world together. Career. Paul McCartney was born on June 18, 1942 in Liverpool. His dad, Jim, was working as a firefighter during World War II, and Paul had a younger brother named Michael. Though they were baptized as Catholics, religion wasn't a big part of their lives. Their mom, Mary, was a midwife, but sadly died in 1956. At 14, Paul found comfort in his friend John Lennon, who had also lost his mother. Paul met John in 1957, joined his band, the Quarrymen, and later formed the Beatles with George Harrison and Ringo Starr. They became world famous, creating songs like Yesterday and Hey Jude. After the Beatles broke up in 1970, Paul started a solo career, formed Wings, and worked with stars like Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson. Over the years, Paul continued to make music and became one of the most famous musicians in history. Real estate. When we talk about Paul McCartney's luxurious lifestyle, his impressive real estate and big entertainment ventures stand out the most. McCartney owns several fancy properties around the world, each showing his love for luxury. In London, he lives in a grand mansion in the upscale Primrose Hill area, worth around 15 to 20 million US dollars. This beautiful home, with its classic design and large gardens, gives McCartney a peaceful and private place to relax and entertain guests. The mansion's elegant look and peaceful setting offer a perfect break from his busy public life. McCartney invests a lot in entertainment, often holding big concerts at famous places around the world. These shows, with their impressive stage designs and top-notch production, reflect his fame and dedication to giving fans amazing experiences. In New York, McCartney owns a luxury penthouse worth 10 to 12 million US dollars. It has breathtaking city views, modern amenities, stylish decor, and a spacious layout. This penthouse highlights his success and mixes modern style with classic elegance. Cars. As everyone knows, the only thing the Beatles liked more than #1 hits was funny haircuts. The only thing they liked more than funny haircuts was fashionable clothes. And the only thing they liked more than fashionable clothes was drugs and amazing cars. John Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr all liked to do it on the road. But looking back at Paul McCartney's collection, it is clear the man really did have a rubber soul. Paul McCartney's first car was a Ford Consul Classic, a quirky British four-door sedan made by Ford UK between 1961 and 1963. It was designed for a luxury experience with features like a large boot space, roomy interior, front disc brakes, dimming dashboard lights, and a cigar lighter. Paul's next ride was an Aston Martin DB5, ordered just before its appearance in Goldfinger, and later sold for over 1 million US dollars. As far as Beatles cars go, the Aston Martin DB5 is at the top of the mountain. The DB5 is everything you need in a sports car. Of course, it is best known as the James Bond car. In 1965, he drove a custom Mini Cooper S, which even featured in Magical Mystery Tour and set a world record price at auction. He then upgraded to an Aston Martin DB6, where Hey Jude was famously composed. An urban legend claims Paul crashed his Austin Healey 3000 while under the influence, though it's just a myth. Paul's Lamborghini 400 GT was a rare gem he enjoyed for over a decade. For his Scottish farm, he chose a Land Rover Series Y dubbed Hell on Wheels. If you want the ultimate luxury sedan, the choices are endless. Rolls-Royce is one of the first names that spring to mind when money isn't an object. The Corniche is a two-door coupe-style Rolls-Royce. Of course, after the Beatles broke up, Paul McCartney's net worth skyrocketed, so he needed a luxurious coupe to ferry his family around in style. Having fallen in love with his 400 GT, Paul McCartney yearned for another Lamborghini called Lamborghini S2 Espada. He would purchase one in 1975. However, he would not enjoy this car as much and would sell it a few years later. Paul explored Route 66 in a Ford Bronco with Nancy Shevell, marking a new chapter in his life. In Beverly Hills, he drove a Chevrolet C5 Corvette and his eco-conscious Lexus LS600H, a birthday gift from Lexus, symbolized his green efforts despite its hefty carbon footprint. Private yacht. One of the most striking symbols of Paul McCartney's extravagant lifestyle is his private yacht, a floating marvel that epitomizes luxury and provides a sublime way to explore the world. This yacht, known as Dark Horse and valued at around 20 to 30 million US dollars, is meticulously designed to cater to every conceivable comfort. It is more than just a vessel, it is a lavish retreat on the water. The yacht has a private pool where McCartney can swim while cruising and a modern gym to stay fit. The entertainment spaces are luxurious, with big lounges, stylish dining areas, and high-end audio systems, perfect for parties or relaxing. The design shows McCartney's good taste, mixing elegance and comfort for a cozy and fancy feel. Luxurious watches. Firstly, let's highlight Paul McCartney's iconic watch collection. A standout piece is his Rolex Day-Date, known for its precision and elegance. Often called the President's Watch, this timepiece symbolizes luxury. As of 2024, a new Rolex Day-Date typically starts around $13,000 US dollars to $15,000 US dollars for standard 18-karat gold models. Models with extra features and precious materials like platinum or diamond embellishments can cost $30,000 US dollars or more. Art collection. Paul McCartney's luxurious lifestyle is also shown through his impressive art collection, featuring works by famous 20th century artists. His collection includes iconic pieces by Salvador Dali and Pablo Picasso, each adding a unique touch of art to his homes. These artworks are not just valuable, they also show McCartney's deep passion for art. Although the exact worth of his collection is not often revealed, individual pieces by these artists can fetch millions of dollars at auction. The arrest scandal. But have you ever thought that even with his success, McCartney's name created a sensation when he was arrested in Japan in 1980? Despite the glittering veneer of his lifestyle, McCartney's life has not been immune to scandal. One of the most infamous episodes occurred in January 1980, a time when McCartney was riding high with his band Wings. The group, which included his wife Linda McCartney, was preparing for an extensive tour of Japan. What should have been a celebration of their success turned into a public relations nightmare that tested McCartney's resilience. When McCartney and his band arrived in Tokyo, their tour was cut short when customs found marijuana in his suitcase. Japan has strict drug laws, and McCartney was jailed for 9 days in a small, uncomfortable cell. Though he faced a possible 7-year sentence, he was released because of his fame and deported, causing the tour to be cancelled and the band to break up. The incident was embarrassing, led to money losses, and upset fans. But it didn't end his career. It did make him more aware of the risks of his choices. The high cost of drug use. But that's not the first time his name was linked with drugs. Paul McCartney's drug use started during the Beatles' early years in Hamburg, where the band used Preludin to stay energized for late-night performances. McCartney typically took 1 or 2 pills, while John Lennon took more. In 1964, Bob Dylan introduced the Beatles to cannabis, and McCartney admitted feeling high, which influenced their songwriting, like in Got to Get You Into My Life. While filming Help, McCartney smoked cannabis on the way to set. Although he avoided heroin, McCartney experimented with cocaine during the recording of Sgt. Pepper, introduced by art dealer Robert Fraser. McCartney's experimentation with LSD began in the fall of 1966 when his friend Tara Brown introduced him to the substance. He and John Lennon took LSD together while working on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. McCartney was the first Beatle to admit to using drugs, calling it eye-opening. In 1967, he even wrote an article for The Times pushing for cannabis to be legalized. Though he was careful, McCartney had legal issues, including arrests for cannabis in 1972 and a well-known arrest in Japan in 1980. Over time, his views on drugs changed, later saying making drug use illegal was a mistake. His journey shows how his experiences and society's views on drugs shifted over time. Net worth. At 82 years old, McCartney keeps a busy schedule, balancing his music career with his personal life. He takes good care of himself with regular exercise and a healthy diet. This focus on health shows in his lively performances and overall energy. Despite facing various challenges and controversies over the years, McCartney is still seen as a beloved musical icon. His strong reputation is thanks to his resilience and ongoing contributions to music. Family plays a big role in McCartney's life. He is a dedicated father and grandfather, and he often spends time with his children and grandchildren. His family brings him joy and stability, helping him manage his busy career. McCartney's marriage to Nancy Cheval, a successful businesswoman, has also been a source of happiness for him. They have been together since 2011. As of 2024, Paul McCartney's net worth is estimated at around $1.3 billion. His fortune comes from his extensive music career, especially his time with the Beatles and his solo work. McCartney continues to earn from album sales, touring, and royalties, living a lifestyle that showcases his success and refined taste. So, there you have it, an inside peek into Paul McCartney's secretly expensive lifestyle. From his luxury watch to his private yacht, his life truly reflects his incredible success and refined taste. If you enjoyed this look into his lavish world, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exclusive content. What part of McCartney's luxury life surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.